Okay, I haven't worked on my garden much because of being so busy, but this is my entrance to where it goes back to some tomato plants back there. But this is my tree, my pear tree, and some stuff blooming below it. I had a very cute, the daffodils are almost done now, but absolutely adorable. Look at these little, oops, come apart. Look at how adorable. Very cute. And look at that little cutie. So adorable. I don't know what the heck the name is. But like I said, they're almost done now, so not as good looking as it was. What are you going to do? Maybe next year I'll be able to film when the daffodils are still looking real nice. But this path here is a little beat up, but, if you imagine it cleaned up, I'll get it cleaned up. I gotta get it cleaned up. And lots of perennials popping up. Oh, that's it blooming ahead of time. Now it's dying off. That is an alpine aster. Oh, and as you can see, the blooms here, there's some spent blooms. Oh, there's a nice fresh bloom though. Very pretty, very cute. Not very tall at all. Oh. And well, we got roses and lupins and things that'll be blooming soon. Not much exciting to see here as of yet. Yeah, well, And oh, this is made by a Western New York artist. He takes old spoons and forks and things and makes beautiful sculptures, and sturdy too. This sucker has been out here for a few winters, and it ain't going anywhere. It's made well, and he guarantees them. I mean, if it breaks, he's going to fix it. Oh, and it's a beautiful delphinium coming up around it. So hopefully that looks really nice this year. Now here's some geranium espresso with those nice dark leaves. There's a lot of things in here. Irises, columbines are going to bloom soon. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Oh, this black leaf thing that my friend Brenda got a garden from Garden Web gave me, and I can never remember the name of it till I look it up. But now this is unfortunately on its way out, blooming. It is, but still smells fantastic. Oh, I wish this was smell-o-vision, because this smells like vanilla. This is Viburnum calycephalum, if I'm saying that correctly. I can't speak Latin very well, but probably nobody else can either. But it is just covered in blooms, and it smells heavenly, and the blooms are nice and big. Like I said, now they're starting to die off. They start off pink tinged. Just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So I wish you could have seen it sooner, but next year maybe I'll get a good shot while it's still blooming. Okay, and here we have some woodland phlox that the rabbits didn't get because I have wire around it, and the dogs didn't trample. I'm so happy about this. I've been trying to get it to start growing for me, so I finally got some going. And here's some tiarella. I have trouble with a lot of the heucheras, coral bells staying alive for me, but this tiarella is great. It lives. It's all in here around the plants. It's a nice ground cover. So pretty in the spring. And I'm glad I finally got some woodland phlox going. And then I've got this nice peony, ball of beauty, that's going to be absolutely gorgeous when it blooms. And then when that's done, coming up behind it is a beautiful big flowered hibiscus that'll be here in the summer. And back behind the picket fence is the great thing that's blooming right now. Behind the grapevines there is the tree peony. We're going to go back and see that. Okay, well here's on the side of the vegetable garden is some rhubarb in bloom. And rhubarb is it's pretty neat looking in bloom. This is, I started this from seed. I can't remember the name of it right now. But I started from seed, very easy from seed. I know I should actually get some to sell. I know. This is what you call a pot ghetto. Alright? This is a lot of things in here. And I'll work on it. I got some nice things in there, as you probably can see in my mesh. But when you get as busy as I am, these things happen. Oh yeah, here's another sculpture by that local artist I was telling you about. It's really pretty. It's big too. It really, you know, you can spot it from a long ways away. And that's what I wanted. I wanted people to, because Marie Pavier rose is above it and around it. So when that rose is not in bloom, it gives you something to look at. So it's a nice accent to have. Okay. Okay, this here at the back edge of the vegetable garden is comfrey, Symphytum something. Like I said, I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. But anyway, it's comfrey. It's a very nice ground cover. You know, it takes over where it is. It's fighting battle with the Creepin' Charlie there that I got to rip out. You know, people complain about Creepin' Charlie, and yeah, it's a pain. And people say, oh, it's like the worst weed ever. No, it's not. The worst weeds ever are things like bindweed. You know, anybody thinks Creepin' Charlie's their worst weed, well, they got it good. Anyway. Okay. Alright, I hope you can see this alright. The sun's probably washing out the color a bit, but it is just gorgeous. Here's a beautiful bud. Look at that bud. And here's one that's starting to open up. So gorgeous. As you can tell, I never trimmed it back last year, but, you know, I got a million things to do. And there's a whole mess of them back here. Now, this is in a garden that's facing west, out in full sun, zone 6, and the wind rips through here because I'm not that far from the water. So, and they are pretty darn hardy. You do have to be careful about this. You know, this is near the fence, and the dogs leave it alone because, you know, you don't want the stems breaking because then, you know, you gotta wait for them to grow back, of course. But this is, I've got this for quite a long time now. I bought it at a place that sells things very reasonable around here, so I got it for like $12, and it's just drop dead gorgeous. Just so beautiful. Okay.